Welcome to my free NFL Week 4 betting picks, and this week I am bringing back my famous underdog contest, where you could win $50 US and it is free to enter, so you've got nothing to lose. Show us your NFL prediction skills, man. Details towards the end of this video. We haven't had a single losing week thus far, both on sides and totals, and also player proposition bets. Let's bring out the dollar chain in order to celebrate this accomplishment. You can see my record week by week on your screen right now. Let's keep it up, guys! Without further ado, let me share 3 NFL picks for the upcoming weekend. Enjoy the video, my friend!
My name is Cooper. Are you ready for the top NFL picks for this week?
Pick number 1 goes to the LA Chargers, minus 5 points at the Houston Texans. I've got many factors, trends, and systems pointing in the Chargers' direction. So I've got to take a stab on LA, even if this bet makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. My main worry obviously concerns the health of Brandon Staley's squad. Justin Herbert is playing through a painful injury. His top wide receiver, Keenan Allen, will likely play banged up as well, and left tackle Rashawn Slater is done for the year. Moreover, stud pass rusher Joey Bosa is doubtful to play, while center Corey Linsley and cornerback J.C. Jackson seem to have a 50-50 shot of playing in Houston. We are talking about key guys for the Chargers, not backups. Aside from that, I love this play. The Chargers will be looking for payback after getting upset 41-29 in Week 16 against the Texans, a defeat that gave a crushing blow to their playoff hopes. As if they needed more reasons to be pissed, the Chargers are coming off an embarrassing loss 38-10 at home against Jacksonville. They've got to be super motivated and really need this win, given their disappointing 1-2 record so far. Over the last 8 meetings between these two clubs, the Chargers are 6-2 ATS. Also, following a double-digit home loss, Los Angeles presents an 11-3 record ATS. They have shown they can rebound after such ugly losses. I've got more arguments favoring the Chargers after this quick break. When facing a team with a losing record, as the visiting team, the Chargers are 9-4 ATS the last 13 times they were under those circumstances. Finally, let me share a NFL betting system that I trust. Over a 4-year period, it has generated a 96-69 record against the spread. Its rules are super simple. Bet against any home team coming off 2 or more road losses. More often than not, teams returning home after several road losses are overvalued by the betting public because they expect them to suddenly play better in front of their home fans. However, these are often bad teams who don't enjoy much of a home field advantage anyway. Since the Texans are coming off losses in Denver and Chicago, I am going to make use of this betting strategy this week and take the Chargers as 5-point favorites. Pick number 2 is the Cleveland Browns minus 1 point at the Atlanta Falcons. Jacoby Brissett looks in command of Kevin Stefanski's offense. So far, he has played good game-managing football, and his connection with Amari Cooper and David Njoku is heating up. There is no doubt that Brissett has fared much better than expected for Cleveland. Cleveland's passer rating ranks 10th in the league versus 15th for the Falcons. Cordarrelle Patterson is having a great year, but I still prefer the two-headed monster made of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And Cleveland's offensive line is much stronger than Atlanta's. So overall, you've got to give the edge to the Browns on offense. As far as the defense is concerned, there is no debate here. Cleveland's unit is much stiffer. For example, the Falcons allowed the lowly Seahawks to rack up 420 total yards last week. Stud defensive lineman Myles Garrett was involved in a car accident, but as of Wednesday, it looks like he should be available to play. I'm crossing my fingers since he is a big part of that defense. So, in other words, the Browns clearly have the better roster. Sure, they are on the road, but one more argument backing Cleveland is the fact they are benefiting from 3 extra days of rest after facing the Steelers last Thursday. The Browns win this game on the road. Pick number 3 goes to the Chicago Bears plus 3.5 points at the New York Giants. The Giants will be playing at home for the 3rd straight week, which is bad news for this bet. Still, there are many aspects that make me want to side with Chicago and lead me to believe this line is too high. First, the Giants played on Monday night against the Cowboys, which means they lose 1 day of rest and preparation. Also, betting New York at home has cost sports bettors a lot recently. In fact, over their past 24 home games, the Giants are 10, 23, and 1 against the spread, or ATS. New York's clear number 1 target has been Sterling Shepard, but he is done for the season after tearing his ACL on the last play of the game. Moreover, Brian Daboll sounded pessimistic about the chances of Kadarius Toney and rookie Wandale Robinson of suiting up this Sunday. That leaves the wide receiver room with Richie James, Darius Slayton, and David Sills, and perhaps Kenny Golladay, who has been a huge disappointment. Justin Fields has not shown much improvement in year 2, but I believe he can keep this game close enough to win this bet. He might do it with his legs, or perhaps he will find again his connection with Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet. Chicago's running game has been impressive, and I think they will allow the Bears to avoid losing by 4 points or more. Now it's your time to prove you are good at predicting the outcome of NFL games, and the reward is receiving $50 US from me. Those of you who followed my work in past years will remember my underdog contest. The rules are pretty simple, but please pay attention to the fine details I'm about to share with you, so there is no ambiguity. You need to pick 2 underdogs that you believe will win their respective games straight up. No point spreads here. If both of your teams win outright, you have a chance of cashing the $50 prize. If many people have succeeded taking 2 upsets, then the first tiebreaker is the sum of their point spreads. For example, if you picked a 2-point underdog and a 5-point underdog, then the sum is 7. The person whose sum is the highest wins the prize. If there is still a tie among several participants, then I'll do the same thing as last year. I'm simply going to make a random draw in front of you on camera in next week's video. You must make your picks in the comments below. Don't send me emails, that won't count. Also, you cannot change your pick after it has been posted. If I see an edited comment, this person is eliminated. And obviously, you are only allowed 1 try. You cannot pick the Thursday night game either. Picks must be submitted by Sunday 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The official point spreads for the purpose of this contest are appearing on your screen right now. So go ahead and pick 2 underdogs that you believe will win straight up in week 4 of the NFL. Best of luck to all of you. I'm Professor MJ, University Statistics Professor, saying so long.